Hi, my name is Johnny Fargan. I'm from All Total Coaching. This is another clip from our program and the seminar we did in Sydney, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. Enjoy.
This is me, popular socially. I was the popular socially. I look good. In reality, I was a chump because all these women used to pat me on the shoulder. But guess what? I become the high value. You can be that man if you really want to, but it's up to you to take action. If you don't take action today, you're not going to disappoint anybody, only yourself. You are, every one of you today, the most important person in your life. Change is up to you. The question I want to ask you, are you going to change, or are you going to keep worrying about Kim Kardashian, those were the days of our lives, and not do anything, and wonder why your life is in a friggin' mess? Every one of you is facing this issue in some place in his life. Today, we've got an epidemic of depression and fear. Like I said earlier, most of us are suffering from some mental disorder. Some of us less, some of us more. The problem is, nobody talks about this properly. All they do is medicate us more and more and more. They may numb those feelings for a while, but they want you to be a repeat customer. Today in Australia, not only in the US, doctors that prescribe certain drugs get kickbacks. Nobody's going to admit this, but this is the truth. You need to help yourself. And how do you overcome depression and fear? I have a whole program. In my program, I speak in details for more than an hour how to overcome, step by step, by step, by step, by step. This will change your life. I guarantee it. I know what I'm talking about, and the reason I know this, because I went for depression. I constructed this program. I wrote them down hours by hours, weeks after weeks, months after months, and I realized this is the process. Now, this is not a quick fix thing. If you want quick fix things, you have to take more pills. I'm telling you the real truth. We've got an epidemic. Today, in Watson's Bay in Sydney, 6 people commit suicide a week. Not one mentioned in the media. Those that live in the eastern suburbs know this to be true. Is this correct? 6 people commit suicide. Yet the media don't want you to know we've got an epidemic. They don't want you to know. Because if they're going to mention this, they're going to have to investigate, and guess what? They're going to withdraw funding from all the places that what do you call Beyond Blue and all these things. So the more people commit suicide, the more they can get funding, but they don't do anything. Because if people would actually go and help themselves really without medication, there'll be less depression. But if there's less depression, they won't be able to get the funding like they're getting funding from the federal government. But they're not fixing the issue. The situation is actually deteriorating. Today, men are in a crisis. Every friggin' one of you, including me, know this is the truth. Nobody's got the balls, the capacity, the agility, and the belief to say what I just said. Nobody wants to hear it because they want you to be addicted to these drugs. Because the pharmaceutical companies make billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. And if you're dependent on drugs, you're going to be a repeat customer again and again and again. Do you really think that if you're dead, the pharmaceutical companies care about you or me? Nobody cares, man. The simple thing to overcome, I go into my program on details on this because it's a very sensitive issue. First of all, I want you to know, you need to love yourself. Everybody thinks if somebody loves me, a lot will be better. You cannot, a woman will not love you or a man unless you love yourself first. Now, it doesn't mean you have to post on Instagram every second. She's laughing because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. But you need to appreciate yourself for who you are. You need to make peace with yourself. The reason people are depressed because they've got massive conflict within themselves 24 hours. He looked at me. He didn't look at me. Why did he look at me? What did he say? What did he mean? Enough. You mind fucking yourself 24 hours a day. Enough. People are laughing because it's true. Now I'm giving you the short version of this. This is a complex issue. But if you do not fix this issue of depression and fear, You're going to suffer with this daily. And your situation will get worse and worse and worse and worse. You need to help yourself. And I'm here, happy to guide you, and I will change your life. I promise you. This is the best opportunity you have to get out of the rat you're in. Because if you don't, you're going to turn and chase that tail of yours again and again. You think you're close, but you're not. You're so far away. And this is the problem in Australia now, especially in Sydney. We're in a rat race. Everywhere you go, you sit in traffic, and you're miserable. I've never met anybody sitting in the traffic in a Ferrari and said, I'm still happy. Never going to happen. This issue is far more important than the media talk about. And there's a lot of men that are suffering there. I had a few people that I work with overseas, and a woman cried to me over Skype to tell me how it helped her daughter. Let's continue. Happiness and fulfillment. What do we want? We want to be happy. Everything we strive to do in life, we want to be happy. But it's a problem. Most of us don't know how to be happy. Today, I'm going to give you one little tip. If I bought that car, you make me happy. If I bought that dress, no. Eradicate things that make you unhappy. Take away things that make you miserable. For example, you've got a friend of yours, whoever it is or whoever she is, rings you constantly and does your head in. Block them. I blocked them last year, 20 people. There's certain people here that know me, and I've told them that not once or twice. And one of them said to me, John, since you told me that, I've got more peace in my life. Block them. Because you bring in more misery in your life. How many times you and I, please let me know, you have a person that rings you, this happened, and then you heard him reversing into the driveway? Okay, I have to go now. I have to go now. True or not? You didn't even let you. And you even, the moment the phone rings, you already know what they're going to talk about before they open their mouth. And how many times, all of us, saw the phone ringing, you didn't even pick up the phone, you're already not going to talk, what they're going to tell you. And they all have one thing in common. They're victims. You cannot achieve anything in life if you're a victim. You need to get out of the victim mentality. Now, I'm not saying it's easy.
So this is another clip from our whole program, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. This is a seminar we had in Sydney on the 10th of May. To purchase the program, links below. This will change your life, and you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you very much. I'm your friend, Johnny.